This is the news. For years, it's been said on the internet that if you were offered 500,000 US dollars or a dinner with Jay-Z, then you should take a dinner with Jay-Z. The story goes that you would get more out of that experience than you would from $500,000. This week, Jay-Z was asked about it, and he's officially confirmed that this is a load of pish, and you should definitely take the money. He stated that if you want his business advice, you should take the money and buy my albums, which is a perfect response. The response of a true hustler. A nice, humble brag wrapped in an advert. It's like when us unsigned bands get in a podcast and howl into the void, check out my new single on Spotify. Except his response is being reported on international news outlets, meaning that this week, business students and self-help guru followers are listening to Crazy in Love, searching for that nugget of information that will make them a billionaire. Can I just say that Jay-Z is a tremendous artist, and even better, as a businessman. A success story, no doubt. So much so that he probably started this meme so he could then deny it years later with an advert for buying his albums instead. Because we all realise this is hypothetical, right? Nobody's ever going to offer you this choice. You won't be walking down the Barras Market or Camden Market and someone says, "Psst, I have something you might be interested in, pal. Would you like 500 US dollars for free?" And you're like, "What, is there a catch?" No, even better than that. You're either going to have 500 US dollars for free, or you can have a dinner with Jay-Z. Nobody's ever going to offer you even 100,000 or a pot noodle with Lewis Capaldi. Nobody's ever going to offer you 50 quid or a fry-up breakfast with Jackal Trades. This isn't how the world works. How long would the dinner even last for? Who pays for the dinner? And I hear you say, "Oh, it's a hypothetical question. It's a hypothetical question." No, you're a hypothetical question. Let's just say, hypothetically, you take the dinner. Jay-Z is going to be starting the dinner absolutely raging that he's got to talk to some random curious stranger for at least an hour or two. And what are you going to ask him? Is he going to have like some sort of presentation ready? No, you're going to have to ask the good questions. And if you've chosen a dinner with Jay-Z over 500k, you've probably not got any good questions. But you'll just be sitting there with your notepad and your shite questions. While we're waiting on a starter arriving, can you teach me to rap like you, one of the greatest rappers of all time? Can you teach me to rap like you and write lyrics like you, Jay-Z, while we're waiting on the starter? And then, between the starter, the starter was lovely. Before the main meal arrives, can I ask you, how can I marry the biggest pop star in the world? Maybe one of the biggest pop stars of all time. How can I marry Beyonce, or a pop star as big as Beyonce? The billionaire sprinkles don't exist. A lot of people think that billionaires can sprinkle some magic dust that turns everyone they speak to into billionaires over a steak and chips. Now, no offence to the artist that Jay-Z has signed on Rock Nation, or, he worked for Def Jam. Just think about the artists he signed. Now, I bet he had a few dinners with artists that you have never heard of, unless you go to the same job centre. I'm looking through right now at the artists he's signed, and I don't even know how many of these he's actually signed himself personally, and I don't know how many he advised personally. The only billionaire I can see, the only person that could be a billionaire is Rihanna. I don't know if she is a billionaire, but she probably is a billionaire. If she's not a billionaire yet, she maybe signed a bad contract with Jay-Z. I don't know. But if she's not a billionaire yet, she probably will be. That's Rihanna. And I'm looking through, just in alphabetical order, I like Benny the Butcher. I like Christina Aguilera, Fat Joe, J. Cole, Jadakiss, and a bunch of other people who I don't think owe their success to Jay-Z. I think they were successful before they signed. Many will be lucky if they're even millionaires. Many I haven't heard of. There's a whole bunch of people I haven't heard of here. And I'm a hip-hop fan, and I've not heard of most of these people. But these people will have a dinner with Jay-Z. And they probably, if you ask them, they would rather have taken the £500,000. They didn't even know that was an option. And also, if you are a random stranger at the dinner table, would Jay-Z even give you good advice if he could? I mean, this is the guy who famously knocked back his cousin for a $4,000 loan. And I think it was Memphis Bleak, I heard the other week on a podcast, saying that Jay-Z was absolutely raging when he asked for Beyonce tickets. And they've been pals since the 90s. Jay-Z was raging that his friend asked for Beyonce tickets for his wife. He was raging. So, this dinner, even if you did get a dinner with Jay-Z, it's going to start off very, very awkward. You turn up with a notepad, a bunch of daft questions. Who even pays for this dinner? Jay-Z ain't paying you for the dinner. He wouldn't give his own cousin a $4,000 loan. He wouldn't give Memphis Bleak tickets to a Beyonce gig. So Jay-Z ain't paying for this hypothetical dinner. You are paying for the hypothetical dinner. And can you afford that Jay-Z level of dinner? That Jay-Z level of lobster, or whatever the fuck billionaires are eating? Lobster with Hunters of Lurpak. Organic quail's eggs after eights for dessert. I don't know what they're eating. But it'll probably cost you more than $4,000. The same amount of money that Jay-Z knocked back. Jay-Z's not paying for this dinner. You're paying for this dinner. Jay-Z would make you buy his most expensive bottle of champagne. The champagne that he owns the business of. The champagne he invested $200 million in. He would have a very expensive bottle of champagne that you would need to pay for. It'd be a lot of money. It'd be a lot of money. It'd be an awkward conversation. So, just take the money. If somebody does offer you $500k or Jay-Z, take the money, fuck's sake. Just take the money. $500,000 is a great start to even the worst businessman in the world. Even if you were to gamble it all on red in the casino and lose it all in a second, you've still got a 50-50 chance of success. But even if you lost it all in a second, you could then go stream Jay-Z on Spotify for free. And you wouldn't have lost any money because that was free money you got anyway. So it's going to save you money in the long term. Jay-Z doesn't want to have dinner with you. He doesn't want to have dinner with me. He wants to have dinner with Beyonce. Take the money. Stop talking about this. He said so himself. But if he did have one bit of advice, he would probably give you this bit of advice for free. Subscribe to You Call That Radio. You Call That Radio does music news, commentary, and interviews with artists, with a sprinkle of live sessions. And for this month only, if you sign up to our Patreon, then you're in with a chance of getting a full Scottish fry-up breakfast with me. And unlike Jay-Z, I will pay for the breakfast. Sign up for more details. See you next time. Bye!